Right, buddy? Little fly fish. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about board games and fishies. Well, today, anyway, I am here to do a solo playthrough of Finspan. And Finspan, for anybody that doesn't know, is the newest game released from Stonemaier Games, who very kindly sponsored today's video. Now, Finspan is obviously inspired by Wingspan. And as you know, probably, we have Wingspan, Wormspan, and now Finspan, all of which are designed by different people, but all of which are kind of inspired by the original Wingspan. So you're going to see some of those familiarities with Wingspan within this game. So I thought it might be fun to do just like a little solo playthrough for you today. I have played this multiplayer and solo, and I think it works great both ways, and that's what I'm here to do today. If you haven't watched my solo mode videos over on Board Game Geek, first of all, you should, because I do a monthly solo playthrough on Board Game Geek's YouTube channel every month, and I'm going to do kind of a similar format that I typically do over there here for you today, where I give like a little overview of how the game works, and then I'll dive in, because of oceans and stuff, then I'll dive into the actual play. So without further ado, let's get into her. Alrighty, my friends. Now, this is not an official how to play video, but what I would love to do is recommend that you go and watch Rodney's video from Watch It Played. He has an official how to play. Obviously, it's fantastic if you would like to learn everything about how the game works, but I'm going to explain things kind of as I go, and like I said, I'll give you a general overview right now. So, Finspan is played over 4 weeks, 4 rounds, but each round is called a week. During a week, I am going to be going back and forth with the Nautima character. Instead of Automa, it's Nautima because of nautical, obviously, fish. Anyways, I'm going to take a turn, then they're going to take a turn, and so on and so forth until we have each taken 6 turns because we have 6 little divers. On your turn, you can do one of 2 things for me. I'll talk about the Nautima in a second. I can either play a fish by placing one of my divers up here. I have my hand here. Now, even in a multiplayer game, fish cards that are in your hand, it's open information. They're always kind of face up on the table to everyone, but this is considered my hand. Anything that gets discarded as the game goes along, I'll put like this off to the side. All right, so I can play a fish into my ocean board. Now, I could play any of the fish that I have so long as I can pay the cost to do so. You will notice that the ocean board is broken down into 3 different zones. So we have sunlight, twilight, and midnight. The fish will have corresponding zones that they're actually able to be played into. So this fish, as an example, could only be played up into this zone. The cost for playing a fish is going to be listed in the top corner, and as we play the game, I will kind of explain what the costs are, but many of them are to discard cards from your hand, maybe to discard some eggs or some young tokens from your board, a bunch of different things, okay? So just know that you have to pay whatever the cost is and then place the fish into the corresponding zone. You may place a fish anywhere, so long as it works for the zone, including on top of other fish. And we have 3 fish that are printed permanently on our board. So I could technically play this fish on top of this one. And there is a caveat to that. The fish that I'm playing on top of it must be larger in length than the one that I'm placing it on top of. So the pork fish is 40 centimeters, where this little Catalina, what is it? Catalina goby, that's cute, is only 1. So I could do that. Any tokens would just get plopped on top. Some of the fish are going to have when played abilities. They will be listed off to the side here, and we're going to do whatever it says. Of course, as per Stonemaier Amazingness, we have a fantastic reference card here that tells us what all of the icons are. So I'll cover them as they happen, but just know we do have a reference card as well. In a multiplayer game, we do have a symbol that looks like this. When you see this symbol, it means it's for everyone. And that is also going to affect the Nodema character, but in a different way. They're not going to get just whatever typically everybody would get in a multiplayer game. Instead, they are going to receive eggs. They're scoring points in like just a different way than we are. But they're going to receive eggs depending on kind of when that is activated. And of course, there's a little reference card for the Nodema as well. So just so you know, if the Nodema character draws something, a card that has that symbol, I will get the benefit that's on it. So I don't currently have an example, but just know that there are some of these cards that it says when played, it will have this symbol. When I do that, when I play a card that has an everybody symbol, then the Nodema character is going to receive 4 eggs. However, if it's when activated, which is this card, if activated, they will receive 1 egg, okay? Just so you know the difference there. That is the main thing. We have a huge deck of fish cards here. These are literally like, hold on, let me just show you. So many fish. When people said that there are so many fish in the sea, they were not lying. That is playing a fish. The other action that we can take is to go diving. And there are 3, one other thing about playing a fish, you may notice that some of them have specific color borders. That means that they have to be played in that corresponding border. So this pork fish has to be played in the daylight, in the pink or the purple zone, all right? Speaking of those colored zones, that is going to correspond to the next action that we can take, which is diving. So we have 3 columns that we can dive in. There's blue, purple, and green. You're gonna place your little diver right up here, and then we're going to kind of dive down. So if I wanted to go diving, and let's say I chose this one, you're going to look at the action that's listed at the top. This is saying for every fish that I have in this zone, I can draw a card into my hand. Now I don't have any fish in this zone, so I wouldn't be able to activate that. However, if this fish was here, then I would have a fish in this zone, and so I could draw a card into my hand. Then we're going to move our little diver until we see a card, whoopsies, he fell over, until we see a card that has an if activated, and we're going to stop on all of those cards and do the corresponding action. In this case, it is saying that I can move a school of fish or a young fish however many spaces I want in either the same row or column in the same direction. Once we do that, then we're going to come down to the next space. This one is saying if you have any fish in this zone, and remember still within this column, then you draw a card. I don't, so I can't. Same deal here. Then we're going to get to, actually I do, because the ones that are printed on the board count. So this would allow me to draw another card. Then we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And if there is no fish currently in the white square, we are going to get to move our diver over there and take that corresponding action. However, if I come down again, that's been taken, I can't do it again. That's the dive action, and it's going to work the same in each of the different rows, but the things that we'll be activating will be different. So the middle row is more about eggs. The further row is more about hatching eggs and moving fish. Now, there are some other things that we're going to encounter essentially, and if we take a look at the reference card here, obviously there's a bunch of symbols, but the other thing is going to be these tags. So you may notice some of the fish have different tags like poison, electric, some are predators. That is just going to correspond to some of the triggers that will happen when we play out cards or activate cards. The blue is going to be the amount of points that they score at the end of the game. Just so everybody knows, there's flavor text on all the cards. We also have small, medium, and large fish, which will be denoted by these little fin symbols. The large ones, I don't currently have any, but it's fully filled in. So we are going to continue doing that back and forth until each of us have used all 6 of our little divers, and then we are going to end the week and we are going, whoa, Bessie, then we're going to go into the end of week scoring. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the Nodema. All right, they have these cards here, and what we are going to be doing is we are going to be flipping one of these cards at the beginning of each of their turns. Those cards are going to tell us what we are going to do. The first symbol that we look at is telling us whether or not we are going to put a diver onto an achievement. So this is saying put a diver out onto the achievement. Then it is going to tell us some kind of an action that we are going to do. I think these are kind of the main different ones. Oh, and I wanted to also show you here, this is telling us that we remove a diver from an achievement, all right? And at the beginning, we always remove one of these cards at random, so we don't know what action we're not going to be taking within this round. And I will mention, there are 5 levels of difficulty that we can play with the Nautama, and I have decided, it says that you should start with level 2. So that's what we're gonna do. We're keeping it simple, but it goes 1 to 5, 5 being the most difficult and 1 being the least difficult in terms of scoring points. So the Nautama's 2 kind of types of actions are going to be to dive or to draw a fish card. Pretty similar to kind of what we're able to do, and yet vastly different. Let's start with dive, which you're going to see on these 2 cards, and the Nautama is just going to go through those steps. So in this example, step 1 is nothing. In this example, we are going to be hatching our eggs to turn them into young. So all of these tokens are double-sided. One side's an egg and the other side is a young. And we can do this up to 4 times, which is why it has the 4 times symbol if we're able to. Then we will gain 2 eggs. That's how this one works. This one is telling us that we can convert 3 young into a school. So that's actually one thing that I kind of didn't cover, the eggs and the young. Each fish can only have 1 egg on it, which they're going to be put out throughout the playthrough. The young, if they ever form a group of 3, they are going to turn into a school, which is going to be worth more points for us. Okay, so this is saying if you have 3 young, you can convert them into a school. All right, so that's what that one means. And then the same other 2 steps. Then this one is going to be all about taking fish cards. So when she draws one of these, she is going to flip it over and put it in front of her. She ignores everything on it unless it has one of these symbols that affects everybody, in which case I will get to do whatever it says. Okay, so if she were to flip this whale shark, then I would get to place an egg on any fish that are in this zone. Okay, that's how that works. And let's put that whale shark away, which sucks because I love sharks. I would love to have had that shark. And then we're just going to shuffle these up. All right, so that's how she's going to take her turn. We're just going to do whatever the card tells us to do. Then we're going to go into end of week scoring like I mentioned. So on this board here, we have achievements, and each week we're going to be scoring different achievements. So this is going to work just a little bit differently for me versus the Nautama, but I'm going to explain that. So I, for the first week, will be scoring 1 point, which is the wave. The wave is victory points. 1 point per eggs and or young that I have out. Week 2, I will be scoring for rows of fish, so it has to be a completed row. Week 3, I'll be scoring 2 points per each school of fish. That's why schools of fish are important. And then week 4, activate any end game abilities. So of course, some of the fish will have end game abilities. Now, how this is going to work differently for the Nautama character. So we're just playing with achievements side A, which is the basic version. Here on the other side, there's a bunch of tiles that you can mix and match, which is why her cards kind of look like that. But we're just going to keep it simple. So she is going to look at whatever her base score is, and let's just do this. Base score, eggs and or young, is 3. So her base score is going to be 3. Plus whatever she has, however many people she put out, divers she put out onto the achievement board. So that would be 3, 4, 5. And that's how her weekly scoring is going to work. All right. The end of the game, her scoring is going to look just a little bit different, obviously, than mine, but she is going to score, we're playing on week 2. She's going to score 3 points per fish card. She is going to score 5 points per school of fish. She is going to score 1 point per young, 1 point for every 2 eggs, and points gained from weekly scoring, obviously. There's also something that is called the Ravel mode, which we are not playing with, but just know that solo comes with an additional mode in case you are interested. That's it. So we are just going to be taking turns back and forth, splish splashing in the ocean, hoping for the best. Now, as per usual with my playthroughs, I'm just playing the game. So if I make any uh-ohs, I apologize in advance. Just know I'm doing my best, okay? Doing my best. However, if I do, and I notice while I'm editing, I'll pop them up on the screen, but I'm going to do my darndest, my freaking darndest to not make any mistakes. Let's play. So it's my turn first, and I got all these cute little fishies. So obviously, I want to play a fishy. Why not? And I'm liking this fish up here. So just so you know, there are some starter fish. Everybody's going to start with 2 starter fish and then 3 randos that are drawn from the deck. So I like this mandarin fish. I almost said mandarin. Christ's sake. I like this one because it's going to give me lots of cards. So let's play this fish. There's no restriction, so I think I'm going to play them right here. The cost is I have to pay a fish. I'm actually going to get rid of this one because it has an if activated everybody, and I don't want to give them anything. So, all right, now we're going to look at the when played. So this symbol, this dark symbol, means I get to draw that many cards. So I will draw 3 cards. Remember, they go right into your hand. 2, 3. A swordfish. I like the predator fish. I think they're fun. And then I get 1 egg, making sure that I'm not going to take it from the Nautoma. And I could put it on any available fish. These ones already have eggs. I could put one here. I could put one here. And I think I'm going to put it right there on the fish that I just played. That's my whole turn. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Not snip, snap. Zip, zap, zip, zap very quickly. Very quick. Okay, let's go over to them. Ooh, all right, so they are going to be placing out one of their divers onto the achievement board here, and then they are going to be drawing a fish, and we're going to hope it has an egg. Does not have an everybody. They got a striped marlin. Sheesh. So we are just going to put maybe their fish collection right here. Those are just going to be end game points for them, and I didn't get anything from it, which is a real bummer. Freaking bummer. All right, back to me. And I think I'm still just going to be playing some fish. Oh, that tropical fish is freaking cool. Oh, this symbol here means you get to gain cards back from your discard pile. So just so you know, just because you discard something does not mean you never get it back. This one, it's a lot of points and it's cool. And I want to do it, so I'm going to do it. This is a swordfish. I have to remember, the first thing I'm scoring is these eggs and the young. So most of these are telling me to get rid of eggs. Oh well, let's just play it anyway. So this can be played into any zone, but I have to discard 1 card. So I'm going to discard my tripod fish. Cool. Discard an egg. I'll get rid of that one. And a young. That's probably a terrible decision, but you know what? We out here. And I could play him in any location. Do we want to put him way the heck up here? Why not? Why not? So, when played, I can hatch. Let's hatch this one. Then I can draw 3 more. What? Ew. Some fish, I'm not going to lie to you, they're pretty gross looking. Ugh, 1. Like this one. Yuck. 2. Oh, 3. But then some are so pretty. Ooh. I just don't like the ones that I know live deep in the ocean that are terrifyingly horrifying looking. I don't like it. All right, back to them. Okay, so we're going to take that right off. See you later, sucker. All right, so now, if they can't do it, they just can't do it, just so you know. So 3 fish into a school, but they can't. They're going to hatch up to 4 of their eggs, and then they're going to gain 2 eggs. All right, back to me. I still have 4, so I think I need to play more fish, and eventually I would like to dive here so I can get eggs, because that's going to be a good thing for me. So even though this guy's super gross, he can move fish. It's not super helpful. A lot of them have if activated. I think this might be my best shot right now. So this is the spotted parrotfish. I could play it in any sun zone, but it has to be in green because of this sidebar here, and I have to pay 2. I'm gonna get rid of this stonefish. I'm gonna play it right here. And this white suckerfish. White suckerfish out of here. Now they don't have a when played action, but they do have an if activated. So spotted parrotfish, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Less so. Over to them. Okay, so we're not putting anybody out on the achievement board. They're going to be converting, oh man. They convert it up to 4 of their eggs, and then they are gaining 2 more eggs. She's a freaking egg queen. Oh, I forgot to put one of these up here. Oopsies. Somebody probably yelled at the screen when they saw that. Okay. Is it time to do this yet? No. I think I need to play another one. This one, 4 points. I'm obviously looking at endgame. I like this, but I'm really clogging up the top area. I kind of want to play something a little lower, which would only be these 2 fish. This one's actually not bad. Even though I made fun of the way that it looked, I do apologize. I think I'm gonna play this fish. So this is the Stoplight Loose Jaw. They are going into the depths, the underbelly. So I have to discard a card. I think I'm gonna do this one. And a fish, a young. But it's fine. When played, oh, that was not the right, no, sorry. I misread it. Let's bring back the young. That is a when played, and I don't have any fishies to move. When activated, it's not bad. Shoot. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this one then instead. So I'm gonna put it here. That's the White Margin Stargazer. It's a fun name. I have to discard 2, so I'm actually gonna get rid of that one and the porkfish. Sad. And I have to get rid of an egg. It's not great. Then it only has an if activated as well. I can move my fish. Moving the fish is how you make schools of fish. And I know what you're thinking. Jamie, you're not doing very good. Girl, don't I know it. Don't I know it, because I'm supposed to be focusing on eggs and young, and I'm just getting rid of all of them. They're gonna go. All right, so they are placing 1 here. They can turn 3 young into a school. Then they can convert up to 4 eggs, and then they will gain 2 eggs. She's cruising. Egg queen. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go diving. I think that's what I need to do. So let's go diving here. So I'm gonna go diving down here. So I do have a fish in this column, so we will gain an eggie. I could place them on any, it doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to start hopefully hatching them around here because of where this little fish is. There's no if activated, so we'll go here. I do have a fish here, so we'll gain another egg. We'll put it there. Actually, let's put it there. We're gonna go here. I don't get another egg. Then we'll go down to the bottom, slide over because there's nobody there, and I will once again gain an egg, which I'm gonna put right there. That was me. I'm gonna have one more action, and I wish, yeah, we're gonna go down there. All right, so here we go. Take it off. Snip, snap, snip, snap. But they're getting another school of fish. Yikes. Big freaking yikes. Then they can convert, and then they can gain 2 eggs. She's so powerful. Oh my God. Okay, back to me. So this is my last turn, and I'm gonna go diving, and I will be going diving down here. So if I have at least 1 fish up here, which I do, I can hatch an egg. So let's hatch this egg. Then we're gonna go down here. Same, oh, sorry, we have to stop here. because there's an if activated. I can hatch an egg. And when you can hatch the eggs anywhere. It doesn't need to be in the same column. We're going to go here first, hatch an egg. Then we are going to do this. Now I could make a school of fish right now, but that is not going to be scoring me points. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here. I can move it any direction as far as I want. We won't be activating any of this. And then we can move one more. So I'm actually going to do that. Now I will mention, you can only have one school of fish in one area, like one square. We're not going to have to deal with that just yet, but just know that's a thing. Okay, so we can't remove any more. They're going to be taking a fish, and it has an everybody action. Spookfish, scary. If activated, all players gain an egg. So that's what we're going to be getting. Thank you. Let's put her there. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Okay. And just so you know, this is, even though it's an if activated, it's if she draws any, we'll get whatever the benefit is, which is nice. So that is the end of week 1. Solo play very quickly if you don't have AP. Very quickly playing. Quick play. You play very quickly is what I was trying to say. All right, let's score. So I'm going to get 1 point per egg and or young. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course we have a little score pad. So I'm going to write jam, not. That's what we're going to call her. So I got 5. And for her, she is going to score whatever the base is. So this is week 1. So she's going to score 3 points plus whatever is here, but she didn't have any there. So she'll score 3 points. Ha ha ha. Then we're going to reset. So we take all of our workers back. She doesn't have any. We're going to move this. Now her deck is going to get shuffled. So I'm going to put that extra card in and we're just going to shuffle them up. And then we are going to remove one. And that's her new deck. Week 1. Let's freaking go. Now, this time we're going to be scoring rows of fish. So I got some stuff that started, but I only got 1 fish. So I'm going to need to draw more fish for sure. In a multiplayer game, we would switch who goes first, but in a solo game, I always go first. All right, so I have 1 card that I can't play because I can't discard anything. So I actually have to start by going diving. So we're actually going to go diving here. Now I can draw 1 card. Yuck. 1 card because I have a fish here. No when activated. Here I don't have anything. Here I have a fish. Ah, that's better. Then we're going to go down, and over here I get to claim a card from my discard pile. And I'm going to want something that I can actually afford, which is this pork fish, or it is time for that loose jaw to come back. Loose jaw. Okay, that's my turn. Over to you, Naughty. So 1 is going to go out. God, 3 young into a school, hatchy, hatchy, and then 2 eggies. She's raking up them points. Back to me. So this fish I like because I can move some stuff around, but I just don't know that it's time quite yet. I need something that's going to give me, this one's giving me some stuff. I can get 3 cards back, but I don't have 2 eggies. I cannot afford. This one I kind of want to play. This might be crazy, but I'm going to play out the tropical 2-wing flying fish. Different than the one that's on the box. I'm going to get rid of this one and this egg. It doesn't have a when played thing. I need more card draw. All right, over to them. Take it back. They don't have 3 fish, so they can't do that. They will, however, hatch these and take 2 more eggs. Chaos. Back to me. I did not do that. I will continue to forget. Okay, I might need to go here so that I can play this and get some cards. I think I'm gonna do that. So let's go diving. So I will get an egg. Let's put it there. If activated, I can draw a card from my discard. I'm about to get a couple eggies, so what is a good idea? Do any of these let me draw anything? They do not. Do I have any little fishies? Yeah. All right, let's do this one. Because we haven't really seen this symbol yet, so I can, if I play it, I'll explain it, I guess. Okay, then we're gonna go here. I will gain another egg. Then we'll go here, nothing. Here, and then over, we will gain another egg. Let's do it. What you got going on, Naughty? Can't do it. 3 fish into a school. Bloop, so many schools, and then 2 eggs. I should have probably put these closer to me because I don't have super long arms. Look. Maybe they look really long to you, but to me they're not. Okay, now it's me. So I'd love to put a fishy here. And this one I think is a good call. I know I just brought that one back out, but I think I'm gonna get rid of this one to play this fish. He's been wanting to be played for a long time. So he can go in either of these, but obviously I think I'd like to put him here because then I'll have another row. These will go on top. So I paid, and then I have to pay a fish. So I'm actually gonna just play that one, pay that one. Then when played, I can move fish 3 times. I'm gonna move this. That will immediately create a school. And that's a good thing. I could move the school, but I don't know where they're gonna go. They don't really got nowhere to go. They don't wanna go anywhere. So let's not. So that's everything with them. Do this. Okay, we convert up to 4. That's all 4 of them. And then they're gonna gain 2 more. Okay, now I'm thinking this is a good time maybe to do this. Even though this might seem smart right now because I have all these eggs, if I activate this, I'm gonna be able to hatch my eggs and make another school. And schools are not for fools. We want schools. So let's do that. So yes, I can hatch an egg. We'll hatch this one. Oop, I can hatch an egg. We'll hatch this one. I can hatch an egg. We'll hatch this one. This one's gonna let me move some fish. So I'm actually gonna move that one. I can move as far as I want, and I'm gonna stop right there. I can't activate that, but I can move them again. So I will move this one here to create another school. I think that was there. To me, solid turn. 10 out of 10. Great turn. Okay, so we're moving, but we're not. They're drawing a fish card. I was hoping we'd have something there. A rock mover, Rossi? If you say so. Okay, last turn for me for this week, and I think, I'm not gonna be able to score any more points off of this, so I think the smart thing to do is to actually go diving again to try and get some cards. So, I do have a fish here. I can draw a card. Ooh. Then, nothing activated. We'll stop here, and we'll draw a card. That looks like a snake. We'll stop here. We will draw a card. Lionfish. Okay. And then, because that's already blocked, we can't do that. Okay. Last up for Naudima, Drats. All right, so she's gonna have one there, and then she's drawing another fish. Oh, I want this. Pacific White Skate. God, that's pretty. I want that fish, but it's fine. Wasn't meant to be. End of round scoring. So for me, I'm gonna get 2 points per row of fish. So I'm gonna get 4 points because I have 2 rows. And then for her, so her base is 0 plus 1. So she's only going to get 1 point for that. Sad face. Sad face for her. Okay, then we're going to go here. We're going to get all of our peeps back. Man, I love a snappy game. oh, I thought I had a snapper. I was going to make a snapper fish joke, but we don't have the snapper fish, so never mind. All right, now we're going to be scoring 2 points per school. So we've got a couple good things going on over here. This is going to come back in and then get shuffled. We're going to take a rando brando out. And then we're back to the races. All right, so I feel like I need more fish. I do feel that way. This one is going to let me, I don't have any eggs, so I can't play either of those. So I only have these two. Sniper eel, if activated, would give her an egg. I don't think that's fun. I think I might go diving right away. I know that's crazy, but I think I just want more cards. Oh my God, pygmy seahorse, cute. Okay, we're gonna go down here. So I'm basically getting to draw Snaggletooth, also adorable. I'm gonna get to draw 3, and then I'll get to get one back from my discard. Pudgy Cusk Eel. Pudgy, cute. Then, beep, I'm gonna get to get one back from here. Now, I have cards to spend, but I currently don't have any eggs to spend. This is gonna give me some end game scoring. Lets me move, this one lets me eat. Okay, I'm gonna put out this tripod fish again. Who knows, maybe I'll just put him out to discard him again, but we'll see. All right, that's it for me. Remove, and then draw fish. A plate fish, it looks like a plate. Bet that's how it got its name. All right, I think I need to play a fish. There's only still 3 that I could play. I'm wondering if I should get some eggs. I actually think I'm gonna play this. I know, I went through a lot. It's gonna give them an egg. Whatever, Cheddar. So I have to discard 2 cards. I just drew him just to discard him. This guy is cute. I like this one. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, then it doesn't do anything else. It just if activated, and I'm gonna activate that next round. That's my plan, in case you were curious. Put our diver out. Another fish. Please have an everybody. Damn it. Whoa, pilot fish. Very stripy. Look at all those. You get all your stuff back. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go diving. I love diving. So I'm gonna get some eggies. So I will take an eggie. I'm just trying to think of where I should put them. When activated, I can get a card from my discard. It's like, are you gonna bring that tripod fish out again? This is gonna give them an egg, but it's worth good points. White spotted puffer, so let's take that one. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, I was like, what was I doing? Here we're gonna get another egg. Put it there. Here we'll get another egg. Put it there. Then all players will get an egg, and if I do an if activated, they just get 1. Doesn't have the everything when played. That's when we get into some trouble. So I get an eggie. Let's put it on him. And then down here, we're gonna get another egg. Lots of eggs. Do that. That's me. Oh, shoot. I got another one out there. Another card. Ooh, a pennant coral fish. They have so many fish. Okay, now it's me, and I'd like to play a fish. These are all if activated. This one is worth 2. I think I want to do this one. So I'm going to get rid of a fish. We'll get rid of the pygmy fish, or seahorse, or whatever. Sorry, I'm playing this. I have to get rid of an egg. Oh, I can't play it. I don't have a young. Drats. Super drats. Come back here, you little pygmy. Pygmy up. Why did I want to play that one anyway? Good question. Nobody knows. So instead, I can't play anything with a young. This one, Don't want that until down here. So this is gonna let me hatch, 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 move, move. Oh, okay, I'm good. That's what I was worried about. So maybe we'll do, not that one. Let's do the pygmy seahorse. What the heck? I'm gonna play her up here because she has to be, because she has green. And I'm gonna get rid of this one. All right, so that's all good. No when played. Decisions, get out of here. So they are going to get a school, hatch up to 4, and then gain 2 eggs. This is chaos incarnate. Spotted parrotfish is trying to escape the ocean. Okay, so that's them. Now I think I would like to do this. So I'm going to go diving. I'm going to be hatching some stuff. So hatch, 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 move. I'll do that. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. I was like, oh no. And then we're gonna move again. We'll do that so that we can get another school of fish. And there we go. Cool beans. Achievement, 3 fish into a school. And then flip these, and then they'll gain 2 eggs. So powerful. The Nautama is so powerful. Okay, cool. So then, computer, are you alive? Good. It's my last turn for this round. I still have 1 egg. Oh, and I have 1 young. I think I should play this. Because he's pretty cool. Oh, he's gonna have to eat somebody though. Nom, nom, nom. He could go up here. I wish I had somebody I could play in the deep, but I cannot afford. It's fine. I would like to play this. I could play it up here somewhere. Let's play it up here. So I have to pay. I'll pay a card, and I will pay a young and an egg. And that's only an if activated, so we're not going to worry about it right now. And then last turn for the Nautama, they are converting eggs into fish and then gaining eggs. Good stuff. Ugh, they got 2 here. All right, let's do end of week scoring. So 2 per school. I'm going to get 2, 4, 6. And they are going to get, they have a base of 0 plus 2. So they're going to get 2. Last round. So let's get everybody back. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these up. I don't know if I'm doing good or not. Get rid of that one. All right, here we go. I don't have many cards, and it's not really useful for me to move anything. This is going to get me more cards. So I think I'm going to go diving right away to get more fish cards. Ugh, that's gross. Pelican eel. Okay. If activated, I can move. Everything is optional. I don't think that I need to move any, so I'm not gonna. Here, we'll draw another. Oh my God, I need eggs. Okay, another. Scary. And then we'll go down here, and then we can grab one from our discard. And I'm just wondering if, I think I might grab one that's got me some end game stuff. So let's do that. Pudgy Cusk Eel. All right, that's me. Okay, they're putting one on the achievement. They can turn 3 fish into a school. And then, of course, they will be gaining 2 eggs. All right, I gotta get some eggs out. That is my new priority because pretty much everything needs eggs. So I will mention, I haven't talked about this symbol yet, but that is, they basically have to eat another fish. So that is like munching fish, basically. Let's get some eggs. So here I will be able to get an egg. I'll put it there. Here we have a when activated, gain 1 from your discard. Is there anything? You know what? Let's bring that back out, that red lionfish. I'm gonna gain another egg, put it there. Ooh, slippery. Here, we'll gain another egg, and I'm gonna put it here. No, I'm gonna put it here. If activated, so I'm gonna have to give them an egg, and I will get an egg. Which I will place here. All right, then we're gonna go here and I'm gonna get another egg, which I will place here. Yeah, no, here, yeah. All right, we're gonna put one out here, grab a fish. I really want them to have things that are gonna help me. Paint spotted moray. Moray eel. Yuck. All right. I have like such a love-hate relationship with fish because some of them I'm like, oh, you're so cute. And some of them I just don't like. I don't like the way they look. Okay, so all of these things pretty much I need eggs for. But this one I kind of want it to play. So I'm going to play a fish. I have to discard a card. I think I'll discard that one. And 2 eggs. 1, 2. So that's me. They're pulling another fish that still doesn't help me at all, but this is a cute fish. Smooth Oreo Dory. Pink Dory. Adorable. Adorable. I still have all those eggs. I think I need to hatch them, but I'm just wondering if I should like put more eggs out first. So I have 1, 2, 3 hatches, 3 eggs, and moves, which I could do. That might be better. Let's actually do that. So I am going to hatch. Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hatches. Just hang on now. This is pretty good, but I have to spend 3 eggs. That's not worth it. Sorry. This might be a better play. So I might get more eggs, play this out, which is going to get me more stuff. Then I'll do that because I still have 2. All right. We're making moves. So I'm going to get an egg here. We're going to stop and we're going to grab something from our discard pile. Let's just grab the butterfly fish. Okay. Do this. Put her there. Do this. I'm just grabbing more. We'll put her there. We'll do this. I'm going to get one. And then they're going to get one, unfortunately. Okay. That's going to be me. Then we're going to be hatching and moving. Then maybe playing something else out. Good. We'll take one away. They will make a school. They're going to convert 4 of those because the eggs for them are only worth half a point. That's why they care about flipping things. Do I do this first or last? Because I wanted to play this out because I could put them down here. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 eggs. We're playing out a fish. We're going to play this Patagonian toothfish. All them teeth and no toothbrush. All right, so we're going to do that because he could be played anywhere. When played, we get to draw a card. We get to gain an egg. We get to hatch an egg. And then we can move a fish. Okay, donezo. They can convert up to 4 eggs to fishies, and then they gain 2 eggs. Last turn, and then we're going into final scoring. Okay, so I want schools of fish. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna hatch the eggs, we're gonna make the schools, and let me just think. So it's 6 points per school. I'll be able to make 1 more school, which will be 6 points, which is worth more than any of the fish that I can put out. So I think that makes good sense. 1, 2, 3. Now I don't have to hatch all of them. And I don't think that I will because this is going to get me extra points. for having these here. So it's always optional, so I'm not gonna, but we will move these to get a school. I think that was there. I could move the schools again, doesn't really matter. And then I could move the schools again, doesn't really matter. They just can't be in the same zone. And hopefully that was a good decision. I guess we'll find out. We're gonna take one away. They're going to turn 3 fish into a school, and then they will hatch, and then they're gonna gain 2 eggs. The end. Holy Toledo. Okay, so now we're gonna go into end game abilities on any ocean fish. All right, then we're gonna go into scoring. So, oh right, that's not end game scoring, it's an end game ability. So I only have one end game ability. I can put an egg on any of these. Actually, it would matter. So I didn't do a hatch, but I'm just gonna do it because I misread that. So I'm gonna put eggs on all of my fish in the blue dive zone. And that's my only end game, and she doesn't have any end game stuff. Okay, we gotta flip this over. Then we're gonna go to scoring. All right, end game points for me. So I get no end game points because there's some of these yellow ones that will have like a point value on them, but we didn't do that. Ours was just an ability. Points printed on visible fish. So we'll score me first and then we'll score Nanima. So visible fish. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. For eggs, I get 1 point each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For young, it's 1 point each. I have 1. Schools is 6 points. I have 6, 12, 18, 24. Consumed fish. I did not consume any fish, but just so you know, remember we had a fish like this? If I had put this one out and it had consumed a fish, it's like in Wingspan, the tucked. It's kind of the same thing, but I didn't consume any. Okay, I need my cellular telephone that has my calculator on it. So I have 87. Now let's score for them. So final scoring, they're going to get, we're on level 2, so they're going to get 3 points per fish card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 times 9, 27. So they're going to get 1 point per fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are going to get 1 point for every 2 eggs. So that's 1. Schools, they are going to get 5 points. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Ruh-roh-roach. I think they may have beat me. Points gained from weekly scoring achievements, which we already did. And then we have to calculate. Oh, I beat them by 1 point. Thank God I put them on an easier mode. I was gonna play on level 3. I definitely would have lost. Hee hee, I win by 1 point, assuming I did all my math right. Anyways, that, my friends, is Finspan with the solo mode. If you are looking for a solo game that doesn't have a ton of automa management, as you saw, you literally just flip the card, do the action. This could be a really good fit for you because I know sometimes people struggle with like a large AI feature, but this one's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm very happy that I won. Anyways, if you're interested in Finspan, I'm going to put a link to the Stonemaier website in the description below. You can also, of course, find it at your friendly local gaming store. For us, that's the Boardroom Game Cafe. Thank you so much for watching my solo playthrough. If there are any other games that you would like to see played solo, please leave those in the comments below. I might start doing more solo playthroughs as well as solo streams on top of the ones that I do for Board Game Geek. Also, shout out to Board Game Geek because I did use these resource trays, which I am loving. And if you want to see more solo playthroughs, you could check out my solo mode videos over there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, Please subscribe. I hope to see you again soon. And now I say goodbye. Happy fishing. Do they have names? They probably do. Sunlight, twilight, midnight. I don't have an example, do I? All right, let me make sure that I have examples of everything. I do. Ouch, that really hurt. I am Kanos. Good Lord. Okay, so this is the last round, which is good because I'm gonna turn the heat down because my camera, she's getting roasty, toasty. Do you speak whale? I do.